Mr. Chairman, may I make a comment? Yes. I would like to do my job, and I try not to get out of my job at every opportunity. So given the fact that we have convened former governor of California and Senator Whitehouse here, we're here to talk about the very pressing issue of cutting our carbon emissions and saving our planet, and we have an entire political party that is trying to get out of their job, adjourn this hearing, and I just want to know what the reason for such a disrespect of our process would potentially be.
Right from the jump, AOC came in hot. She opened the hearing by blasting members of Congress for trying to adjourn early, during a session on carbon emissions no less. She questioned whether some lawmakers were just trying to avoid doing their jobs, even suggesting they might be heading off to cocktail parties instead of handling the planet's future. Bold words, right? She clearly saw this as a disrespectful move, one that undermined the seriousness of the climate crisis. But not everyone in the room agreed. As the hearing went on, things took a more partisan turn.
Reason for why this hearing is trying to be adjourned, or, you know, do we have just like a cocktail party?
Yes, I have one. I have a really easy one. The oil industry is the second largest industry in my state. My constituents expect me to be here. We are running an impeachment hearing down in the basement of the Capitol
so is this
right
about
now.
The oil industry, or
no, it's about the economy of the state of North Dakota and my constituents.
And North Dakota. This is a hearing
I want
about
to
California.
participate in this hearing, but I feel the need to be in the SCIF because we're only one of 3 committees that's allowed to be in the room. I can do a lot of things. I can't be 2 places at once. I'm completely comfortable having this hearing. I just prefer to have it at a time when I could participate in it.
This was a conversation that was brought up, and this could not have been brought up before we convened the senator and the governor. We're doing this when they're here.
We've expressed this last week about having 2 things going on at the same time. It's not like we haven't talked about this, but you guys continue to do hearings at the same time there are depositions going on. As the gentleman from North Dakota said, we can't be 2 places at once. You talk about wanting to do your job? Yeah. There's no way to do that when you have to be 2 places at once.
And just to be clear, there was exactly 1 Democrat in the room when this started.
AOC was portrayed by some as being overly dramatic, while others saw her as the only one truly fighting for climate justice. Meanwhile, members across the aisle were trying to explain the impossible task of attending simultaneous high-stakes hearings. It turned into more than just a climate debate. It became a spotlight on how Congress functions, or, depending on your view, how it doesn't. The whole moment became political theater, with both sides accusing each other of bad faith, bad planning, or worse. So, where do we land? Was AOC calling out real accountability issues? Or was this just a viral soundbite that missed the nuance? Were her colleagues dodging their duties, or simply pulled in too many directions? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious where you stand on this one. And hey, if you found this video helpful, informative, or even just entertaining, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly breakdowns of everything unfolding in the halls of power.